Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you about guns and their individual purpose and use in Valorant. Starting off with pistols, we're going to go into the Classic. The Classic is a free gun that's used by any agent that usually needs a piece of utility on pistol rounds. Usually you get a Classic and light shields and whatever utility you need for the round. Classic has 78 damage to the head within 30 meters, 26 damage to the body, and 22 to the legs. Past 30 meters, you're looking at 66 damage to the head, 22 damage to the body, and 18 damage to the legs. There's an alternate fire that shoots 3 bullets out in a burst. A good thing you can do with the Classic burst is jump shooting. It's not too accurate, but 9 times out of 10, within a close, maybe 5 to 10 meter range, you can do a good amount of damage with it. Other than that, after about that range, you're going to want to left click and overall aim for the head. Next up we have the Frenzy. The Frenzy, like any other automatic weapon in this game, does have a recoil pattern. It's consistent for about 7 bullets, and then after 7 bullets it's inaccurate and randomizes. So the recoil pattern for the Frenzy is up and to the right. To counter this, you're going to pull down to the left, and this is only for the first 7 bullets. A lot of times people use this gun just a running gun, try to get some quick burst off, little strafes. That's its overall purpose. It's good for eco rounds if you want to get in and get out with a character that has high mobility. I suggest dashing, shooting, trying to get as much chip damage or even kills with it as you can. Following the Frenzy, we have the Ghost. The Ghost is another pistol round bioweapon, just like most of the pistols are pistol round bioweapons. The Ghost, single fire shot rate. You want to take your time, have good crosshair placement, make sure you're hitting your shots with it. The Ghost has 105 to the head within 30 meters, 30 to the body, and 25 to the legs. After 30 meters, the damage drop off goes to 87 to the head, 25 to the body, and 21 to the legs. Again, you want to take your time and kind of place your shots and have good crosshair placement with this gun. Next up, the Sheriff. The Sheriff, you'll see a lot of duelists like Jet, whose utility isn't that important. One shot to the head within 30 meters. After 30 meters, 145 to full shields, so you'll leave an enemy at 5 health. This is another single fire shotgun. You really want to take your time, place your shots with it. Maybe counter strafes in, little wall bangs, a high pen gun. You can get through a lot. Following the pistols, we're going to go into SMGs. SMGs are your classic running gun kind of weapons. You don't want to do too much. The Stinger has an alternate fire rate, which is a burst fire. Anything past like 15 meters, maybe 20 meters, you're going to want to try to burst fire. The inaccuracy on this gun full spraying with any range longer than 10 to 15 meters is quite high. It's good for bursting after that range, so you might as well ADS and use the full damage function that way. Getting close up and personal with this gun is probably your best bet. Very inaccurate. You just want to spray. Following is a Spectre, which is a little bit better than the Stinger. It can be a little more accurate within shots, especially at range. But again, a lot of times you only see people pretty much doing that with it. Following the SMGs, I'm going to skip shotguns for now. We're going to go into the Bulldog. The Bulldog is a pretty good gun used on anti-ecos, just like the SMGs, or even just eco rounds if you have enough funds for it. It has an alternate fire rate, which is a burst fire, which shoots 3 shots, which is going to be your overall damage, especially anything past 20 meters. Other than that, you're going to want to hip fire, anything shorter. Its damage rate is 115 to the head, 35 to the body, and 29 to the legs, within 50 meters. Again, it has this alternate fire rate that's pretty good. Following Bulldog is the Guardian. The Guardian is 195 to the head at any distance. Similar to the Vandal, which is 165 to the head at any distance. This gun does a lot more damage and has a higher penetration, similar to LMGs like the Ares and Odin. Comparable to the Deagle as well, or Sheriff. It's a single fire rate gun. You kind of want to tap and go for headshots here with this. This is your classic long range gun. You want to make sure you're hitting your shots here and just timing them out. Spamming it. You can see there's recoil. It's just not the move with this gun. Following that, we'll get into the Phantom. There's a lot of debate between Phantom and Vandal. Just preference. Phantom is headshot. Past 30 meters, we'll do 140. Under 30 meters, 156. Oh, if it clears. within 10 to 15 meters with any kind of gun, you kind of want to just spray. Past that, you're looking at maybe bursting, especially with the Phantom. And then at range past 30, maybe even 40. Trying to tap can be hard, but you're better off just bursting with the Phantom. Moving into the Vandal. The Vandal's 165 to the head at any range. Again, like most guns, within 10 to 15 meters, you're going to want to kind of spray the weapon. After that, 25-30 meters. Bursting might be your best bet, and then anything past 30, you're really just going to want to tap fire it. Marshall, another eco round weapon buy. 202 to the head at any range. And then 101 to the body. It does 85 to the legs at any range as well. So what most people do is just ADS, kind of hold an angle that's commonly swung. Just try to get some body or headshots in. Do a good amount of chip damage with this weapon. Operator, lastly, in the rifles. Another ADS weapon that's used a lot by high mobility characters, especially Jet. One shot, one kill at any range besides legs. Legs will leave you at 120. This is another rifle that you're going to want to just hold an angle with in commonly swung areas and just try to get an early set on pick for your team. Following that, we'll go into the LMGs. The Ares. Just a high pen gun. You'll see a lot of people wallbang with this gun, similar to the Odin and Guardian or the Sheriff. It does 72 to the head within 30 meters, 30 to the body, and then 25 to the legs. 67 to the head, 28 to the body, and 23 after 30 meters. This is just an ADS weapon. For the most part, you want to ADS anything past 15 meters, just like any other gun that isn't a handgun. Mostly used for wall bangs. You just want to hold an angle similar to one of the rifles, like an Op or a Marshall, if you really need to get the job done with that. Other than that, this is just a wall bang weapon. The Odin, the big brother of the Ares. Another ADS high pen weapon. Does a little more damage, 95 to the head, 38 to the body, and 32 to the legs within 30 meters. And then 77 to the head, 31 to the body, and then 26 to the legs after 30 meters. Another high pen gun, good for wall bangs. Mostly on ADS, control the recoil a lot better versus on ADS. A lot more accurate. Lastly, we'll talk about shotguns, starting with the Shorty, actually. The Shorty is just up close and personal. You want to hold an angle really close with a Shorty. Try to get a shot if you can. Shotguns shoot pellets, so the damage drop-off for these is per pellet. Within 7 meters, you're looking at 24 damage to the head, 12 to the body, and 10 to the legs. There are 15 pellets per shot. And then after 7 meters, you're looking at 16 to the head, 8 to the body, and 6 to the legs per pellet. And then after 15 meters, 6 to the head, 3 to the body, and 2 to the legs per pellet. So not much damage at range. Next up is the Bucky. Another kind of angle or up close and personal gun. With any shotgun, you really want to be in someone's face. Does 40 to the head, 20 to the body, and 17 to the legs. At 8 meters, after 8 meters, looking at 26 to the head, 13 to the body, and then 11 to the legs. After 12 meters, 18 to the head, 9 to the body, and 7 to the legs. It does have an alternate fire that tightens the spray up after 7 meters. So if you're past 7 meters, you can right-click and do a good bit of damage. But once you're really up close, you're looking at left-clicking for most of your time. Has 5 bullets and 15 pellets per shot. Lastly in the shotguns is the Judge. The Judge is another just up close and personal weapon, like all the other shotguns. 34 to the head, 17 to the body, and 14 to the legs within 10 meters. After 10, you're looking at 20 to the head, 10 to the body, and 8 to the legs. And then after 15 meters, you're looking at 14 to the head, 7 to the body, and 5 to the legs. There are 12 pellets per shot in this gun, 7-round mag. Again, no alternate fire, just up close. It's a good fire rate on it, so you can kind of spam it. Just hold an angle, and when you know an enemy's coming, kind of just spam it for the most part. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed.